Hey, what is going on, friends? This is Ron from Optimize FX. We're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to be recording myself, speaking to you, and we're going to be looking at the screen at the same time. So we'll see if this even works out. I thought it'd be something different and, introduce my face. I have done this before, but it didn't really work out so well with the audio. But now I have this awesome thing here, and hopefully you guys can see me and hear me at the same time. So I hope this works out. Right, what have I got in store for everyone today? Well, for those new to the channel, basically the channel is about forward testing robots and working out, well, on live demo accounts and working out which ones are good and which ones are not so good, and also look at any scams or anything like that that are coming through. There's obviously a lot in the financial area, so be very vigilant about scams and things like that, especially in this space, which is the whole reason why I started this channel in the first place. Right, well, what have I got in store? So on the screen, if you can see that, if this works out, we can see that there's some huge news regarding prop firm trading. The ones they're called My Forex funds. I've actually myself used them as a prop firm as well. So it came to a huge shock to me that, that this happened. But there were a few things that were not so great with it when I was using it. I'll explain that a little bit in a minute, but we'll have a quick look at this. So this is from the CFTC, which is the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. They are the ones investigating My Forex funds and have found that they've been charged with fraudulently taking over 300 million from customers hoping to become professional traders. I'll put the link to this this document in the information below if you'd like to have a look for yourself. But what really caught my attention was when, and this is what I'll get into the reasons why I think this may have happened. When I was using them, I did notice that there was some weird things going on where some trades or some things were closed off a little bit earlier than they probably should have. And looking into it further, it's like I was like, oh, hang on, maybe they widened the spread, or the spread widened at that point to close out all my orders. So basically the strategy that I was using was like one trade per hour in the direction of the trend, and once and then we look for a big push at the very end and hopefully it takes profit, or the other way around, it would hit stop loss and you'd just close that out and then start the next day. But what happened was I noticed a few times that the trade would go up. It would be in profit, and then it would plateau out just before it was going to take profit, and then it would dive the other way. There would only been about a few pips in it for it to take profit, and same was the case with it hitting the stop loss as well a few times. I feel like, well, it should have hit it. You can see where, the candle is clearly in the take profit area, has gone over the area, and it was like the spread they just widened the spread for some reason. At that particular point to stop it from triggering, and I thought that was a bit odd. But other than that, like my Forex funds I found were fine. There was just that little bit of dodgy stuff, and if you read the document here, there is this section here. So the complaint also alleges that traders actively minimize the likelihood that customers could trade profitably, using pretext to terminate customer accounts, using specialized software to cause customer orders to be executed at worse prices than appeared to the customer at the time. Wow. So they've actually found that this is the case. So there you have it. Now, what does this mean for all the other prop firms? Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens, right? But yeah, I thought I'd bring that to everyone's attention, that this has happened, and this prop firm industry is going to be shaken up from the fallout of what's happened here. So the ones that I use are E8 and FTMO. My Forex funds I did use a few times, and the Smart Prop Trader. So I've used all of them, and I'll put the links in the description below if you're interested in learning to prop farm. Right, so what's next? With that news out of the way, I'm going to be getting into the meat of this video, which is, and the pretext, which was basically around all the robots that I've got on here right now. for a month, and I came to some good ones, and there were some not so good ones, but I decided to run them all kind of again because I wanted to confirm the results. So what had happened was they were running for about 3 months, and then unfortunately FPS decided to close all my demo accounts pretty much all at the same time because I opened them all at the same time, and I missed out on probably the last half a week of trading to determine if these robots or these EAs that I'm trading were any good or not. So I've started them again. And the first one we've got here is EA Puira. We're trading it on gold, M5, and what you've really got to notice with this is the digits. If you're looking at the screen, the digits on the right here. So basically this is called a 2-digit broker, so there's 2 digits after the decimal point. So you need to be very careful that you're trading a 2 or a 3-digit broker and adjust the settings accordingly. Otherwise you may have a bad day. So you need to work out if you've got a 2-digit or a 3-digit broker. This is FPS. I use all FPS standard accounts. All the leverage is 1 to 500. They do go up to 1 to 3,000, but most brokers will give you a 1 to 500 leverage anyway, so we'll see how it all goes. But basically this has been running for, I think I started all this up in the middle of last week. We'll have a look. We'll just do last month. I don't think there'll be anything there. Yep, a couple of trades. So, and then we'll just go back to 08, which is over here. This is a new account, so it doesn't matter. It's only going to pick up all the trades. So I started this on the 30th. So there you go. And it is now the 3rd of the 9th. So yeah, literally a couple of days trading, and it's made $10 pretty easily, or 11, and it takes profit at $1. Don't know about the drawdown. I haven't got that on here just yet, but I can look at adding those indicators in the future. Another one that I wanted to keep forward testing, it has been going pretty well. Doesn't trade very often at all. It's called Percept Trader AI. It has made $1.50 in the same time as well. Trading I've still got that going. Alright, so they're not working, but this one is. Alright, so I'll close all the other ones later on. So Percept Trader is a multi-currency trader. It trades, I think it trades a few pairs at a time. Yeah, there we go. Strategy, so all these here. And yeah, it doesn't trade very often, but it's pretty much like Waka Waka, but a better version of Waka Waka, just so you know. But yeah, too early to tell. It's only been a couple of days. FX Scalper X. Now in the last video where it dropped off, all of these were trading. They were trading medium risk with a $1,000 account, and it did make up in probably the second week. In 2 weeks, it made about $400-ish, but the drawdown started exceeding the profit that it made, and it blew up. So so I've put it now. I've tried again. It is now on low risk. I'm trading all the same pairs. Nothing's changed there. It changes its time frames automatically. But now the only difference is that we're all trading low risk. So we can see here, this is the drawdown versus profit on all of these pairs. And you can see the DD versus profit value here is not good. It's all red. So basically that means that it's in drawdown. It's in drawdown more than it's in profit. So that's not ideal. I'd like to see probably how it goes again on high risk. I think that's a thing. We'll see. Yep, so there's low, medium, and high. So on low risk at the moment, the drawdown is exceeding the profit, which is what I found on medium as well, but the drawdown just went out of control. So right now we've made $41 in the few days, but it's now at $110 profit drawdown. So what does that mean? look, it's too early to tell. Next week I'll do another video and we'll do an update on this to see how it's fared, and we'll see if those figures come back. But there was, what's it called? NFP, so non-farm payroll. That was on Friday, and there was a bit of news late last week as well, which has probably caused all of this drawdown. So too early to tell, but so far so good. Next we have Quantum Ticks, which I'm actually trading live, just so you know. All of this is exactly the same that I'm doing, every single one. And the total profit is pretty good as opposed to the drawdown. Now, this has been going for longer than all of the other ones. So, go. Out, please. Sorry. Had a little fella come in. So it has made $526 since. This is one of the exceptions. Oh man. To all the others. So this one's still going. And we're going to do 08, 03. And I just wanted to see when I started this. So this started on the 6th of the 8th. So for some reason this account's still going and all the other demo ones aren't, but it's all good. So in the month it's made $526, and the drawdown, I don't think this is right, was about 18%, but I can actually find out what we can do is we can save as detailed report. We'll do this, we'll overwrite it, and we can have a look here. These are all the trades. Some people don't like this robot. That is perfectly fine. Nothing, it's got to suit you, right? So this is it. We can see here maximal drawdown 2.13%, relative is 2.13 or $28. I don't think this is right because I think it's been a more drawdown than this. My live account has anyway. But yeah, look at that. Gross profit 816, gross loss 289, and we've got a closed trade profit loss of 526.95. It started with $1,000, and there you go. This is all trading 0.01 lots per 1,000. So it hasn't, even though it's at over 1,000, it's still 0.01 lots, and there you have it. So Quantum Ticks has been going really well. It has got in a bit of trouble, but it's able to get out of it. There was USD CHF seems to be the worst pair in terms of drawdown versus profit. So I might remove that one even on my live one as well, because I'm finding that it's just not great. So I might remove that, but otherwise everything else is okay. The best one here is obviously Euro USD, Pound CAD, and then GU. So they're the top performers, and all the others probably not so much. So there you go. That's Quantum Ticks. Can recommend 0.01 lots. You'll need a bit of margin, so 1 to 500 is probably the minimum you'd need to trade this live. And yeah, you'd want to have an account at least $1,000 to start. Right. This one here is F35, gold F35, but it's trading Euro USD and GU. Only 2 pairs. And this one is a new account. It only started probably when all the other ones did, which was, we'll go 08. No, it's not going to do it. Oh, there we go. This is it trades a lot. This is a. Oh, here we go. So I started this one on 30th as well. You can see there, and it's made $83. And I'll have a look here. Here we go. DD versus profit. So GU obviously worse. Oh, this is munted. Let's have a look here. So what this indicator does is it's got the old account stuff on there. So what you do is you just remove it. We delete it. Go close. And then we just add this back on. There we go. And we leave that. So it will come up. That's better. So DD versus profit, 152% over, well, I think that's 69. Funny number, right? So 47 and 36. So total profit was pretty good at 83 for the last couple of days. That's crazy, right? That's pretty good. Daily profit 23 for Friday. So yeah, it's going extremely well. I think I'll put this one live next week. So we'll see how it goes. Only 2 pairs. We'll see how it goes, but unsure. Now this is Aura Black. This is the one that I've got a video on that's going really well, that has 100% of an account in literally like 1 week. So I started it with $100. I traded it live. It made $100, and yeah, it's just freaking awesome. Anyway, so what I thought I'd do is try it again. Aura Black. This is version 2.5. It has made $220 since the 30th. Same thing as all the others. Drawdown versus profit is good, 79.12%. That is wrong. That is totally wrong. What's this? Don't know. Oh yeah, I've got this for here. Okay. This may not work. Because the markets are closed, these indicators may not update unless I remove them and add them again. Yeah, it's not going to do it. All good. So we'll just leave that. But anyway, it's too early days anyway to see how it goes, so I'll leave it. This was F35, just a fun account, just to basically test all the other settings. So this has a lot of settings that don't make sense, like one of them is called auto dryer. So I've got this on in this case, and I've decided to use dynamic pitch, turn trailing stop on, and I've left locking off. But yeah, I just wanted to check what these other options do and how they affect it. So it's made 89. This is $1 million account. It's made $89,000 since the 30th, and it's not trading anymore because obviously it's made its 4% already. But yeah, this is just a fun account just to see what had happened. I think it's trading 0. No, it's 10 lots. So it's starting at 10 lots. Yep. There you have it. This one's mounted. Bloody mounted. Let's get rid of it. So let's see if I can show you all what's going on here. And we'll see, we'll just add it back on. There we go. Right, DD versus profit, 223%, and it's made 89,000. Drawdown's crazy, 20 grand apparently. Either 20 grand or 200,000. Anyway, I need to get a better drawdown indicator just to get max drawdown. I do have one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Let's have a look here. Right. Yeah, daily max DD 339,000. I don't know if that's right. They all seem to be weird, but anyway, so it made 45 grand and 43 grand in 2 days trading. If you had $1 million. But yeah, unsure about that drawdown. If that drawdown is correct, then that's 31% is not good. Anyway, that's just for fun. Now, market reversal alerts. It didn't go so good. So it started on 1,000 and it's now at 942. So the last couple of trades haven't been going very well at all. I've got some sun on me, so it's all good. But yeah, we'll keep it going, see what happens. Last but not least is Southeast, and it also lost a trade, and then it recovered slightly, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not doing too well. Well, yeah, didn't do much. 0.05 cents. And that's it. Cool. So that rounds up all of the ones that I'm now forward testing again. And I'm just going to get out of the way of the sun. So yeah, so what have I got for next week? Basically, do another roundup of all of this. Yeah, my Forex funds. Probably not much point me telling you any more news about that. Basically, they're going to court. They're being charged. Not so great. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see more of on the channel. I'm going to be doing a robot review that's free on the marketplace. You can download it for free and you can make some money with it. It is pretty good, so I'll do another video on that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I've got to share for today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this video works, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.